Hi, so as per the title of this video, I am moving to London. I'm moving in 2 weeks and I thought, why not make a vlog about it? I don't necessarily think it's going to be a helpful vlog for anybody moving to London, simply because I've watched a number of vlogs of people moving to London thinking it'll give me inspiration of how to prepare, how to pack, how to accommodate to living in a new city, but they've not really helped me at all. So I'm just basically doing the vlog for the sake of doing the vlog. And because I haven't posted anything on YouTube in a while, I kind of fancied filming something. So in terms of the reason why I'm moving to London, to cut a long story short, I kind of fancied it. I wanted to move to London. So I started job hunting and I found out, I think 3 weeks ago that I was moving, 2 weeks ago, something like that. And it's basically just been a crunch since then to try and find accommodation, to try and sort out how I'm getting there with the least possible spending, because moving is very, very expensive and I've kind of never properly moved with a lot of possessions before. Like when I moved to uni, I had one box and one suitcase, and then since I moved to uni I stayed in the same city, so it's never really been that expensive. But moving to a new city when it's from the north to the south is expensive. The place we found to move to, we're staying there temporarily, but it's not really furnished, so it's going to be expensive getting stuff for that as well. But I kind of wanted a non-furnished place because then it's just exciting to me to be able to decorate a whole house, well, a whole flat from scratch. I've been wanting to decorate my own place for ages. I'm kind of sick of student accommodation types of houses, so as I say, the video isn't really going to be informative about how to move. The only advice I can give you is make lots of lists. I've basically spent the past few weeks making to-do lists, ticking things off, what to bring, what to get rid of, what to do today, what I'm going to spend next month, moving expensive, household expenses. That's all I've done. But yeah, basically this is my last few weeks in Leeds, and then in 2.5 weeks I'll be moving to London, and then after a week of being in London I'll start my new job. So I think most of the stress will probably occur in the first week of being in London. It's going to be something to adapt to, but I am excited. And maybe making this vlog will make me even more excited.
Say like I'm not
Have fun.
Rent. You know what I mean? So like if they're
Hi, so I arrived in London yesterday. I feel like yesterday I just needed a chilled out, unpack at my own pace kind of day. I had a couple of friends over in the evenings. I was feeling a bit lonely coming to a new city and being by myself for the first night. But it was nice, the place is lovely. So I've just woken up now, it's Monday morning. I've got a week until I start my new job, so I'm giving myself this week to sort everything out in the house. And I'm kind of feeling a bit slightly overwhelmed at the moment because I don't really know where to start. There are a number of things I need to do. I need to buy certain things. I need to unpack certain things, but some of the things that I want to unpack I have nowhere to put because of lack of storage. I'm going to IKEA, so that's later on in the week. Sorry if I randomly pause, and sorry if you can hear stuff in the background. I'm going to try and edit it out, but I'm on a main road and it's very loud. I don't really personally mind that much. I did wake up to a leaf blower this morning, but also I kind of like the fact that something can actually wake me up other than an alarm, because usually I'm so bad at waking up. So I kind of don't mind it massively, but it might be really loud on the camera. There's one thing that's annoying at the moment. I need to buy a Hoover. I think that's like one of my priorities I might prioritise for the day, because basically it's kind of weird. Whenever I come in the living room, I sneeze and I get a really runny nose. And this is the only carpeted room in the whole house, so I kind of think that maybe because we've been dragging boxes into this room, we've kind of lifted some old dust particles or something on the floor from the carpet. And it's like this wiry kind of carpet. I don't know, I feel like it stores a lot of secrets, this kind of carpet. So yeah, I think that's kind of like risen in the air or something, giving me a really runny nose. So it might settle down in a few days, but I would just like a Hoover because I would like to be able to sit in my living room and not sneeze. But I assume it's not going to be like an issue for a long time. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. So this is my favourite room in the house. I want to film in here. If I want to chill in here. But at the moment, I have to do it with 2 bits of tissue on my nose so that I don't sneeze everywhere or have to blow my nose every few seconds. And I sound really coldy, but it's only when I'm in this room. But yeah, I kind of don't really know how to organise myself for the week. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed with all the stuff I have to do, but I think maybe the first step is just to sit down with a to-do list and write myself a to-do list for each day of the week. Make sure everything's accounted for. I might go and find a cafe and do that now. It's still the AM, so I have all day. My only reservations about that is that I'm waiting for a parcel to arrive from Leeds that I shipped to this flat, and I have no idea when it's coming. Sorry, they're doing a lot of stuff with leaves right now outside. I think I've not managed to sneeze in this video because I've got the windows open, so like the dust is going out the window, which is good. Okay, another thing actually. I've opened the balcony door and I can't for the life of me figure out how to close it again. So I may not be able to leave the house until Charlie comes back and helps me with it. In which case I won't be getting a vacuum cleaner. All the other things I wanted to buy, there were quite a number of them to go. We haven't really got a lot of kitchen stuff, so you need to get that as well. But yeah, I think this day is about sitting down, writing a to-do list, and then I might come back to you when I have something to actually do. It feels like such a privilege to be able to show you what I'm wearing in a mirror in my house, because the daylight in my old house was very, very poor. I'm going to go to get some food from a cafe and probably a soft drink instead of a coffee. Yeah, just found basically the clothes. I'm wearing a pyjama top actually, and then the clothes that are lying around the house that are comfy for practical things to do. I'm gonna write that to-do list, gonna get some food in me because my fridge is empty. And see how I feel. And I kind of need to get out of the house because... Oh, wait! Sorry, I just had this thought that maybe the reason why my nose is running is because they're mowing the lawn outside, but I don't have hay fever. Also, they weren't mowing the lawn last night. I don't know. Either way, I need to get out of the house and explore the area. Bye! Okay, I'm back. And although I may look rough and look tired, I actually do feel better. I think I just needed to be out of this really, really messy flat and kind of organise myself. And I just can't organise myself in a messy flat. So I just sat in a nice cafe, literally just wrote a to-do list, wrote an inventory kind of list for what I'll need to buy for the flat, kind of spread it over the next 5 days. quite loosely. I just like see how I'm feeling every day, but I've kind of given myself a general to-do list for each day. I'm just doing my thing. I'm feeling good. Hopefully unpack most of the stuff in the house today, do some shopping, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I've now showered and gotten ready for the day, but I just feel really, really tired. Oh, I don't want to say hate moving because I actually don't hate it. I don't love it. I just don't feel settled, which I guess is the nature of moving. I want to feel settled in myself. And I just want everything to be sorted. I feel like I see moving house, city, whatever as a new exciting opportunity, which I love. But then there's always like that unsettling bit of, oh, I don't feel at place here. I don't feel comfortable here. I don't feel at home. And I want that stage to come now. I can't be bothered with the fact that the house, like the flat, isn't just ready. Like I'm still not 100% sure about the way I've decorated it. I've still got more to do in the other rooms. I've mainly done this living area now, although this shelving unit is looking bad. The other one looks great. There's so many things that I want to do, and I just don't know how I'm gonna get round to them, how I'm gonna motivate myself. Being alone, doing it is stressful because I feel like with somebody else, they're telling you that you can do it, come on, let's get together, let's work hard. And I feel like obviously it's only Tuesday and I start work next Monday, but in my head I'm like, oh my god, I'm wasting my only free time that I have to do all this house stuff by sitting around doing nothing. I also want to be able to explore the area, but I've got this like to-do list that's piling up. And I really am being dramatic. I know I'm being dramatic. I need a bit of cutlery, a clothes horse, some tea towels, a few other bits that I've written down on my list. But I just want everything to be perfect. I want to feel comfortable and at home. And I want to feel like that right now. So I'm going out. I don't know where yet. I might try and find a cafe with some internet, and then I want to buy a vacuum cleaner. I've got some people on Marketplace that I'm waiting to reply to me, but hopefully I can get that on my way back here. Got this new jumper from Ganni. I got it second hand, and I didn't realise I bought it off Depop. I didn't really realise how the fit was going to be, and you can't really tell, but it's really, really structured. And I kind of thought it was going to be like a slouchy, oversized fit, so I got it a few sizes bigger than I usually would, and it's like, I mean, you can't tell now. I don't want to untuck it, but it's really, really big. I like it like this a lot, but I don't want to have to tuck it in every single time I wear it. And obviously, it's not exactly the cheapest brand. I mean, I'm gonna keep it for now because obviously I can't return it since it's from Depop, but I may be selling it soon. We'll see. But I do like it like this. Oh, I just wish it was just like a normal slouchy jumper. So anyway, I'm gonna leave the house, find a cafe potentially. It's not raining anymore. No, it's not. Don't want to be too cold. So I've got a few jacket options. I think this is what I'm gonna go for. It looks just very like basic, casual, just like black boots, plain jumper. I thought this looks less basic, but obviously I'm not going out without a coat on. This isn't mine, I just wanted to see how it looked with it. This is Charlie's. Okay. I think that this is the outfit. So it's really dark, but basically I've decided to leave the house now to go check out this local gym that I'm considering joining. My only issue was that it's a 20-minute walk away and part of the walk is through the park, and obviously it's now winter, so when I'll be going to the gym will be after work in the dark, so I wanted to make sure that I kind of felt safe on the walk there. However, sorry, there was someone there. It's the same, most of it's the same journey that I'll be taking to walk to the overground, which is part of my commute to and from work anyway, so, oh, little fox. Okay. Oh my god, I feel like foxes love me. So if I like the gym, I may as well just go to this gym. I don't think the walk there should put me off. Basically, I was feeling quite stressed this morning, and the day's come around and I'm feeling a bit like a girl boss right now. I kind of wasn't really feeling very motivated at all, but I've managed to go to 2 of the local gyms. I even had a tour of one of them. I really just randomly walked in and the person at the desk was like, oh, go for a wander around the gym if you want. So that was really useful. I managed to sit in a cafe and do the work that I needed to do. Well, I did some of the work I needed to do. I tried to find like a nice local little artisan cafe kind of thing, but I could only find a Costa that had internet in it, so I ended up sitting at a Costa, but it's quite a nice Costa to be fair. So yeah, I've got 3 more days. I'm not feeling as stressed anymore, hopefully. With Charlie here, unpacking and organising will be a lot easier. I'm really hoping to have it done by tomorrow. To have like a big day of doing it all. Because on Friday I'm busy. I've got multiple things I need to do that aren't house related. So I've only really got Wednesday and Thursday now. Okay, take 2. I'm not going to try and fix this rickety old tripod, so I put up landscape. So yeah, we're going to IKEA now. I'll probably come back and show you the DIY process. I've got no money and a lot of things to buy, so we'll kind of see how that goes. It's just a case of prioritising, buying the things we need the most, letting go of the things that we really want but can't afford. Very sad, but yeah. I'm excited though. This is kind of like the last thing we need to do in terms of the house. I mean, we've got like other bits and bobs that I probably need to buy or / want to buy, but we're not rushing to buy them because, as I say, I'm not necessarily the richest. Probably buy them like next month after I get paid, or next month's Christmas, so maybe not. Maybe like the month after, or the month after that. You know, it's a slow process. This is my outfit. Ooh. This is my outfit. Just some basic trainers. I'm wearing this jumper again because I just love the colour, even though the fit's kind of off. I have to tuck it in every time. And I don't really know how cold it's going to be, so this perfectly matches. One last toe kick. See you later. Again next week. Get your feet off the sofa. There you go, lovely. That's $3.90, please, London prices.
having some of that.
So we left the house at 11 this morning to go to IKEA. We just came back from IKEA, literally just got in a few minutes ago. It's 5:10. I'm really tired. Oh wait, no, oh my god, we got to IKEA at 11 this morning. So we must have left like just past 10. So we've been out for like 6.5 hours, 7 hours. I'm tired. No, yeah, 7 hours. I'm just gonna do a haul, and that's gonna be the end of the vlog for today, because it's been a long day. My feet hurt. I've done my 10,000 steps. I'm ready to chill. Cutlery rack, cutlery separator, cutlery drawer separator thing. A rug for the bedroom, because the bedroom's really sparse. We need something to like soften it up. This was £8, I think. It's really nice to be fair. It's quite big as well. Just cheap. We have no money. Some clothes hangers for a rail that's like that screws into the wall. It's like, oh, this is one we made earlier, and that just screws into the wall like that. Does this go any bigger?
I think so.
That's a good size to be fair. This is for rugs to make them not slip against the floor. What's it called? A non-slip mat.
Sticky underlay.
A sticky underlay, non-slip mat for rugs. We got matching water bottles. They're glass. Oh, well, I got it as a protein shake bottle. Charlie got his as a water bottle. And it comes with this little... Well, it doesn't come with. We bought these separately. These little socks for them. Got 2 of those. And I also got a flask just like for water. But I just needed a new one. Mine started going rusty. So yeah, that's cute. Some meatballs that we're putting in the freezer right now. Some mustard. A bathroom bin. It's actually really nice. It's got like, it's an off-white and it's got ridges around it. I like it. Plastic Tupperware for Charlie to take to work. Sachet of gravy for the meatballs. A nice blue oven mitt. It's obviously quite dark in here, so you can't really see very well, but wanted a bit of a pop of colour. Did I show you this? A toilet brush. It's kind of ugly, but at this point we're getting to the end of the shop and we're like, right, we're poor, we can't be buying anything else that's nice, so we got that one. A sieve. Silicone. Spatula, that's not spatula. Ladle and pasta spoon. These cork heat-proof mats so we can serve hot plates on the dining table / put them on the side without it damaging the surface. 4 spoons because we currently have 0. They're not the nicest spoons, but we just needed some. We're probably going to get the rest from a charity shop. A bunch of things that we've wrapped up in paper, so let's see. We've got 2 of these. We already have 2. We thought we'd get 2 more for when guests come over, and they're just my favourite glasses. I really like them. Well, they're mugs, like coffee mugs, but I also have them with tea and soft drinks, to be fair. I just really like them. This is the same as the other Tupperware I showed you, but this one's glass, so I'll use this for my lunch, like to take away, but also it's oven proof. Is it called oven safe? Basically I can use it to like cook things in the oven. Is it the same size? Yeah, they're the same, but just one's plastic, one's not. Oven tray. And then last but not least, this wooden box. Obviously it's not Oh, it's got screws in it. This is a bit bashed up, Charlie. Right, well, this is a wooden box to put things in. So yeah. So that's everything we bought. I am now going to lie down. I'm tired. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, so it's now Friday morning and I've got quite a few things to do today, but none of them are moving house related, so I'm probably not going to include anything in the vlog. So I think this is probably a good time to round it off. I do have a potential trip to John Lewis planned for tomorrow, but I'm not sure yet, and I also think this vlog has just been long enough already, so we're going to round it off here. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!